What am I doing? My name is Jane. I found out about Maker's Hill through my friend who was here in the last program. She said there was a place in Victoria where they teach you how to be a missionary, medical missionary. And me and Mia were like, yeah, we would love to do that. So we came here to learn how to be a medical missionary so we can help other people, guide them to the Lord. But when I came over here, I gained way more than that. I thought I was a Christian and I was following Christ. But when I got here, I realized I was actually serving self. I was more really into myself and I was trying to be a good person. Deep down, I figured out and realized since I was here, because I want to be nice, but I wanted people to be back nice to me. I just want to be nice to you and just like, So even though I was trying to do good things, I was doing it, thinking I was doing it for the Lord, but also I used to get upset if people are not nice back to me. Sorry, that's the spiritual part. Let me look at my paper, sorry. When I got here, I had aches and pains all over my body. I didn't even realize, because I've had them for a very long time, I didn't even consider them a problem. I used to be like achy when I sit down. I had restless legs when I go to bed. And yesterday when we were talking about, when Joy asked us what has physical changes, I was thinking, oh, yeah, those pains are gone. I didn't even realize they're gone because I've had them for so long. Now they're all gone. And I also had, you know, when you have the tongue, and they call it a map, like white patches and pink. It doesn't matter how much I brushed my tongue every morning, it still had those marks all over it. Like, was really like a map. It looked like a map of the world all over. So now I looked at my tongue this morning, it was nice and pink. See? It's beautiful and nice and pink. I was like, oh man, that's also gone. I lost 4 kilos. And yeah, and I feel great. I really feel good. I'm more energetic. And I feel like I want to get up and do things more than I usually want to do. The spiritual part, this all things I didn't even know I was lacking. I was actually hanging on to a lot of pain. So when we were talking about forgiveness, I was talking to, I think, Wendy. And we talked about, she told me a story of herself, and I was thinking, actually, my dad passed away like a year and a half. But he was not around even though he was around, he was not emotionally around. He was just, what do you call that? Paying school fees, make sure we had food. You know, if you had 2 pairs of shoes, that's plenty. If you had 1 pair of shoes, is enough. And he was always rough. And so I had a little bit resentment to my dad, and I didn't realize that. So I've always, even his pastor has been talking about how mean he was to us. He's always been mean. He was a mean man, and it's just. So I realized I had to let that pain go. And when I let that pain go and I prayed about it, my blood pressure started coming down. So this morning was 38 over 75. It's been up to like the 90s, the bottom line, 90, 80s. So I started praying about it. I said, Lord, I want to get rid of this pain and give me the forgiveness. I want to forgive my dad, even though he's not there, he's passed, but I'm still hanging on to that pain. And I'm thinking, how could he do that to his own children? Oh, what was wrong with that man? So now I think, he did the best he could. He did the best he could in the circumstance, or according to the love he actually received himself. So who am I to judge him? Because I'm not a perfect person. So I learned that during talking to friends, talking to other people, sharing with others, and you just realize, oh wow, I like that. I like that forgiveness. So yeah, what else? Yeah, this is a big one. I was always thinking about myself. I didn't even realize that. Even though I wanted to work for Jesus, I was thinking, oh, how are people going to, like when we're drawing prayer, I'm like, oh, how are people going to look at me? What am I dressed? Am I dressed perfect? I don't want people to judge me. Oh, my English, did I pronounce that word correctly? I don't know. I just always worried about me. But I thought I was serving God, but also I was looking at am I perfect? So I just realized those little things that I actually need to let all that go. I don't care how I pronounce words now. I just, as long as do God's work, I just only care how Jesus looks. So actually I had this voice saying, just look at me. Just worry about what I think about you. So what Jesus thinks about me, that's all I need to focus about. I don't care about what you guys think about me. So there you go. So I'm still struggling with the self. I'm really struggling with it. So I have to bring back my mind. Every now and then my mind wanders off because it's been a habit for a very long time. So I'm praying, and guys pray for me to focus, to keep focusing and continually focus on Jesus. My commitment. Today I choose to follow Jesus. That's my commitment with all my heart. So this is not easy. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. So I'm going to continually every day pray for strength to follow Jesus in whatever I do, whatever I say. And what I want to focus on are not just my healing. So Jesus, whether he heals us or not, I just want to focus on just serving him, regardless what the results are. So that's all I want. I just want to get that love and that commitment. So, yeah, I don't know if it makes sense. I want to be a missionary. I want to go to the world and tell more about Jesus, but I'm not very confident about it. But I know in Christ I can do it. In Christ I can do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have no plan. I don't have a plan. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I pray that God will show me and guide me and give me an opportunity to share with my friends and family. And that's it. Thank you.